Hi guys, Pokemon Trainer Ralph here with another episode of my Light Platinum Let's Play, and due to me being a complete and total fucking idiot, I have yet again lost another fucking episode that I've done. In my last episode I actually showed you guys some new things. Found Professor Oak, he gave me a Totodile, raised it to level 11. This Elekid I'll actually explain to you guys now. Like I said in the second episode, I went ahead and I found a Pokemon location list, and it also tells me, Pokemon that can be obtained, like, through ways that aren't purely, no, I don't even need to walk there, I can just talk about it. It told me about ways to, find Pokemon outside of just, finding wild ones. And as it turns out, when you leave Professor Jasmine's lab, I hope her name is Professor Jasmine, something like that, there are stairs outside of her lab. If you go up those stairs and you go through the door, it'll lead to a room with that Elekid in the Pokeball. If you say no, the Pokeball will disappear. And if you don't have any room for it, let me just kill this real quick just to get the experience. If you don't have any room for it, I believe it'll still disappear, which reminds me, whenever you obtain a Pokemon through ways other than, like, basically whenever somebody gives you a Pokeball or you find a Pokemon, if you don't have space for that Pokemon, you might lose out on the chance to get it permanently. So as you can see, what I've done is I've got one free space open just in case that happens. So I don't think I'll ever be using a full 6 team, just for the fact that I don't want to miss out on Pokemon. Jesus, every time I take a step, it really sucks that, Shinx. I was considering getting a Shinx up until I actually until I got the Elekid. And, it really sucks that I lost my last video, because in that last video I talked about some pretty, wow, he says the same thing as the other person. I actually had some pretty good footage in that other video, but it's whatever. So I guess I'll talk about in this video what I talked about in the other one, which kind of fucking sucks, and I've got to do it, and that is the fact that I am done reading creepypastas forever. Actually, no, before I go into that, let me just tell you guys some more about what happened in the last episode, because, it might seem like I skipped around a huge part of the story. We went, saw Professor Oak on the beach, whatever, saw some Feebas stuff, and we actually met his nephew. I forget his name, I want to say like Kenta or something like that. And so we met him and his nephew. We got the Pokédex. Well, me and him both got Pokédexes from Professor Oak, and that's when Professor Oak offered us one of the 3 Johto starters, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and then Totodile. I went with Totodile because really just for type coverage, because I've already got a fire type and a grass type, so I figured, fuck it, I'll get Totodile. And we also met Diamond, which I guess he's meant to be the main character from Gen 4, because he says that he's from the Sinnoh region when you find him. And it's funny, because in my last video I talked about the creepypasta Bend Round, and as soon as you're done, I talked to him while I was, doing all this stuff, and while I was talking to Diamond, and the last thing that, or the first thing that Diamond says, which was said, like, almost as soon as I finished talking about Bend Round, was, like, the whole reason you see Diamond is because there's a fucking Pichu drowning, which, I mean, you end up, you rescue the Pichu and stuff, and the Pichu repays you by giving you the opportunity to catch it, which I didn't. I accidentally killed it with Totodile. I was going to name it Ben if I catched it, just because I thought that would have been really funny, especially with the whole situation that I'm going to explain now. The reason why I'm not reading creepypastas anymore is because I've learned that when you read those things, your mind can seriously fuck with you. What I mean by that is, I didn't tell my mom, but I was reading them, can't even speak, I was reading them the other night. By them, I mean, creepypastas and stuff. I read about the Midnight Game and Hide and Seek by Yourself, and the last thing I read was Bend Round. Before I'd actually read Bend Round, my mom had she came in, she saw that I was reading that stuff, and I don't know, I guess she's read the creepypastas or something, but she told me not to read them. And I was like, okay, whatever. But I feel like I have read Ben Drowned a really long time ago, but I don't know. I couldn't recall it when I saw it. I know that it is a very popular creepypasta, and so I was like, alright, fuck it, I'll read this. Haha, Pachirisu gets paralyzed. For some reason I thought that this was gonna... Oh, Imoka, that's the Pokemon that I thought about when I saw the word Pachirisu. Anyways, I don't know why I thought that would even remotely do anything. Watch me get the static after this. Wow, I'm not hitting this thing very hard at all. Let's go into neck sack. Get some neck sack action. Anyways, so before I actually started reading Ben Drowned, I just clicked on it when my mom walked in. She told me not to read that shit, and I was like, alright, yeah, I won't. So I exited out of it, but I brought it right back up as soon as she left. And I guess, well, what she told me when all of my story that I'm going to tell you was finished was that when I'd left my room to go get a soda, she'd actually walked in my room and saw that I'd brought it up again. And so she pretty much knew that I was going to read it. And so I went ahead and I read it. And in the story, there are two things that I want to talk about. There are things that can be explained by... Jesus Christ, this fucking Pachirisu is just taking all my hits like a champ. Anyways, there are things that... Oh, that's why it's taking my hits like a champ. It keeps using Charm on me, and I'm not really paying attention to that. Oh my god, why didn't I just taunt it? I'm so stupid. Anyways, there are things in the story that, that can be explained, and then other things that are little coincidences that, I don't really know if they can be explained or not. But anyways, so I went to go get a soda, whatever, came back, read Ben Drowned, and it is safe to say, oh god, I'm not going to be able to kill this fucking thing in time. Oh, holy shit. Let's hope for the crit. Give me a crit. Anyways, I read Ben Drowned, and, oh, he's gonna... Oh, wait, maybe he'll miss. But, I read Ben Drowned, and it creeps me out a little bit, yeah, as most, scary things do to people, because as humans, I guess we just have that tendency to, even though we know something's going to scare us, like movies, or, oh, thank God, the Parallax, movies, etc., we want to read them, we want to watch them, we want to see them, regardless of how scared we know we're going to be. So I read Ben Drowned, and I was pretty freaked out by it. It's very well done creepypasta, really fucking scary. And so after I finished reading it, I decided to watch the videos that accompany it. And in the videos, I saw a bunch of comments from people talking about... Actually, I need to go back to town and get some more items. Talking about how they went on Cleverbot like the narrator did, because the narrator communicated with the entity through Cleverbot. The entity in the story, he communicated with it through Cleverbot. And, there are a bunch of people going on Cleverbot saying, oh, haha, I trolled Cleverbot. And then there are people saying that, Cleverbot knows the story. And so I went on Cleverbot, thinking, I'm going to be a smartass and see if I can do that too. And I, asked Cleverbot if it knew the story, if it was Ben, etc., a bunch of stupid things like everybody else did. And, it was just giving me the random stupid Cleverbot answers. And so I was getting pissed. And I was like, alright, whatever, you're a waste of time, you're a piece of shit. And I had planned on recording this third episode that night. And as soon as, I called it a piece of shit and I brought up my emulator, before I even clicked on my Light Platinum ROM, the fucking Cleverbot, and if you guys don't believe me, I will link the picture in the description. I'll make it the thumbnail. I don't know. I will show you guys. I promise you. Oh, a Halo. Okay, what Cleverbot said, I fucking quote, man. What Cleverbot said was, heh, comma, I'm in the world of Pokemon now. What do you think about that? And what I thought about that was, hell no. I closed out of my Cleverbot. Well, I screen capped it first. I closed out of my Cleverbot, and I was just like, alright, no, fuck that. Oh, it's Blitzel. That's cool. Finding a lot of cool Pokemon here, actually. If I didn't already get these Pokemon, I actually wouldn't mind catching some of these. Oh, I forgot to go to the mart. damn it, hopefully they come out in another town soon. Anyway, so that happened, you know, with Cleverbot talking about that creepy shit, and I was just like, alright, whatever. So, after that, I really wasn't in the mood to, oh, wow, a full restore. I really wasn't in the mood to, that's a very strange looking tree, was not in the mood to, play Pokemon after that. I don't know why I keep talking to this person. So I decided to, oh, it's a headbutt tree, that's cool. I decided to, oh, this guy's probably going to give us headbutt. I decided to, nope, never mind, he's not going to give us headbutt, little bastard. I decided to play L-Sword. Oh, you piece of shit. My name's Red, I'm a trainer from Canton. Oh, wow. So we've got Diamond, and now we've got Red. Alright, that's cool. So he's going to show us the headbutt tree and give us the fucking headbutt. Anyways, so I decided to play the game L-Sword. It's a online MMO. Really cool game. If you've never played it before, I suggest you play it. And I'm pretty positive that a couple of people that do play it are going to watch this because I came up with this idea on the L-Sword forums. Anyways, as I was playing L-Sword, it just completely shut itself down. Like, I mean, it just completely closed. It just disappeared. And normally, when something like that happens, you know, you'll get or I'll get a prompt. You know, I'll say the server has, like, there's no response from the server, or it'll just be like one of the generic crash reports that you get when something on your computer crashes. But no, it just completely turned itself off. You know, no warning, no, you know, explanation of why it happened, no nothing. And that's the second thing that I thought was extremely fucking creepy. So after that, I was like, alright, whatever, I'm going to, you know, relax, try to take my mind off of it, started, you know, texting a friend, doing whatever. And like I said, my mom came in earlier. She had seen that I was watching, or that I was reading it, and I don't know if it was just some type of mother's intuition, or if it was just, you know, karma for me doing it when she said not to, but she got a texting app from one of the texting websites online on her computer, and she fucking started texting me, acting like the entity from the creepypasta Ben Drowned. Like, it didn't... I kind of was able to rationalize it in the beginning, like, oh, you know, maybe my friend is messing with me or whatever, but my mom was kind of one step ahead of me, because I was posting, you know, the picture of what happened and stuff like that on Facebook, and I was texting and talking to on Facebook this same friend that I thought it was. My mom has this friend's phone number. And so I guess once my mom knew that, you know, I was speaking to this person about it, and that we were swapping creepypastas and stuff, she went ahead and started texting my friend too. Once my friend, you know, started showing me the pictures and stuff, and she assured me that it wasn't her just fucking with me, I didn't know what to think. Like, I was tripping so hard, it was insane. Like, it just scared me so badly, like the things it was saying, and just, I mean, my mom must have read the story because she was spot on with the entity in Ben Drowned. The worst part is, for anybody who's ever played Majora's Mask, or anybody who knows the story Ben Drowned, there's a little statue in the game. It's like the something of emptiness. I don't know, it's been a really long time since I've played Majora's Mask, and it's been a couple days since I've read the creepypasta. I don't remember the name of the thing, the statue, but it's a really creepy looking fucking statue that would, in the story, Ben Drowned, it would constantly follow the narrator in the game, and then it got to the point where he would start seeing it outside of the game. And so my mom sent me a fucking picture of that thing, and once she sent that to me, like, all rational, common sense type things just straight out the window. There we go, that's what I wanted to happen. I was freaking the hell out. Like, it was insane. I couldn't think any type of, like, intelligent thought or any sort of reason as to why it was like happening, and like I freaked out. I went batshit crazy pretty much, and so the night progressed. My mom kept messing with me. She played it off so well. She deserves an Oscar for it, actually. She played it off so well, kept messing with me, got to the point where, I was just ready to dedicate my life to Jesus. And finally, I go and I tell her, I'm like, Mom, I think I might have fucked up, I read this stuff, whatever, I did things as a joke, and now, look. And then I showed her the text or whatever, I showed her all the stuff my friend said, and with just like a completely straight face, she just acted like, it was the worst thing ever and that she knew it would happen. And, she just played it off so well. And so time kept going by, and she went into her room to quote unquote get dressed. And I guess while she went back in her room, she decided to take that chance to continue messing with me. And so it was insane. Like, she just kept texting me, saying these little things that only somebody that not only knows the story, but, somebody that had some type of general way of knowing me would know. And so with all of that stuff happening, wow, I can't escape a level 9 Pidgey. Okay, fuck you too, Pidgey. Anyways, yes, she just, she played it off really well, and when it finally, got to the breaking point where, I was just ready to slam my face against the wall, she looks at me and she's like, guess what? And I'm like, what, Mom? And she's just like, you've been punked. And, like, at that point, my heart would have exploded, but I felt like a few hours ago before that, I had already shit it out. So it was just such a huge relief. And then I felt so stupid for letting my mind get the best of me and for thinking that this shit was real. But in the moment, I guess as a human being, all humans have a tendency to, when something scary is happening, it's kind of difficult to rationalize it. But yeah, I was not able to rationalize that shit at all, and so my mom got me back. And so after that, I pretty much, even though there are still a couple of things that I really can't explain, like a bunch of weird things happening, not just the clever bot and the game thing, a couple of other weird things happened too with some phone issues that I had that day, but I don't want to get into that because I'm hoping that it's all just coincidence. So anyways, moral of the story is, don't fuck with creepypasta, man. I have just completely learned my lesson from that. I don't know why I just went for an Astonish on a Bidoof. I'm so stupid. So yeah, just, if you are one of those people that, likes to get a thrill and likes to be scared from reading those things, I mean, more power to you, I guess. You go ahead, you read that shit if you want to. I really should taunt this thing so we can stop raising its defense. But, yeah, that's just, not my cup of tea anymore. So I'm not going to be, aside from, this obvious story now explaining it, I'm not going to be speaking about those things anymore just for the sake of not wanting to be terrified in such a way ever again. But yeah, that is the story of how I've spent my last couple of days, and it really sucks because I feel like the way I told it last time, like in the episode that got fucked up, was a lot better than the way I just told it. And I really hate this Bidoof right now. Wait, didn't I just, I guess the taunt wore off or something. But, yeah, it just, I don't know, it sucks that I lost that other episode because this episode is filled with me not doing very well. And me being unprepared, and that's not cool. However, it is cool that I'm getting this team progression here. It's been very difficult raising, I actually had to raise, damn it, no, stop it. I actually had to raise the Elekid, and Nexac, I believe, and Growlithe, actually, all to a respectable level. Like, I had them all at level 10, and I had to raise them all to level, close to Laser Quest, and it really sucked because before you actually go encounter Professor Oak, the only things you can fight are like levels 2 through 4. And so I was trying to raise my Pokemon to level 10, fighting all of these whack-ass Pokemon that were super weak leveled. And I am just going to hope that I get... Oh god, why did I stay in on this? I'm just getting outplayed left and right. Jesus Christ, I need to get out of here. But yeah, I had to grind with super weak Pokemon to fight, and it just sucked really bad. But now that we're progressing, can get a little momentum going here. Hopefully you'll have everybody at a good level by the time we get to the first gym. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's actually, I believe it's a full walkthrough of the game actually, but I'm just using it for the Pokemon locations because it was the only, decent, coherent thing that I could find. Oh wow, no, a Phanpy? Jesus. This whole team is nothing but threats to my party. I have, whatever. I guess I'll go to Laser Quest. I really want to finish this battle up quickly. But, yeah, I'm using it for the Pokemon locations because there's really nothing else that is as structured as it when it comes to finding Pokemon. Put the bits to sleep just because and watch me miss. Nope, got him. So yeah, if you guys take a look at it and there's anything you think that I should use that I'm going to be coming across, let me know. If it has good synergy with my team, I mean obviously no, this isn't the team I'm going to be playing through the whole game with, but if it's something that I think would be good on my team, let me know and I'll consider it. I'm hoping actually that you guys give me some good suggestions on what to use because I haven't looked through the full list yet. I just really skimmed it to know if there was anything good that I'd be coming across soon. And that's when I found out about the whole Elekid and the Johto starters thing actually. So yeah, this battle is taking a really long time. I've also noticed that a good bit of trainers have a shit ton of Pokemon, which unfortunately, I guess with my recording and having the emulator up at the same time, the whole double speed thing really just doesn't matter because I'm going to get him in here and I'm going to switch out to Laser Quest. Anyways, yeah, it is a pain in the ass because I can't, until I get like running shoes or a bike or something, I can't compensate for that slowness. I don't know. No! Oh my god! I did not mean to do that. Oh wow, actually that works. Hopefully I get the accuracy drop and he misses. Okay, miss your next attack so I can maybe... No, I'm not even going to try to stay in on whatever. Oh, okay. He charged. I don't know if I want to stay in or not. You know what? I'm going to... YOLO. Just going to... Okay, yeah, should not have stayed in. Unless the accuracy drop caused it to miss, then I should not have stayed in. Yeah, it's going to keep charging. Hopefully I can charge it and kill it. But, yeah, I will leave that link in the description. If you guys want to see that Cleverbot picture, I will leave that in the description of my next video. Either that or I'll edit this one and put it in there. I don't know. Also, I've decided that I'm going to start getting back into competitive. I'm fucking dead. I'm super dead, aren't I? Yep. Of course. 1 HP left, and that's when the Shinx decides to destroy me. That's cool. But yeah, I've decided I'm going to, go to Elekid. But yeah, I've decided I'm going to get back into competitive battling on Pokemon Online. So if any of you play Pokemon Online, I have a team for UU, and I've got a team for Ubers. So if anybody wants to play, have a battle with me, feel free to drop me a line, leave me a comment here, PM me, whatever. Just let me know if you want to, and here comes another event. And I will be sure to let you guys know, I'm always free. I'm actually in between jobs right now, but I'm always free, always down to play, so just let me know, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys stay away from creepypasta forever. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like it. If you've enjoyed any of my videos, feel free to subscribe. The support is more than welcome. And I will see you guys in episode 4. Peace!